Hi and welcome to E-ZTutoring. Today we are going to cover how to find out if two functions are indeed inverses of each other. So in order to find out whether two functions are inverses, you need to know how to do the composition of functions. For example, f of g of x, g of f of x. If you guys don't know how to do that, be sure to check out my video on composition of functions. Alright, so let's suppose we have f of x equals x minus 5 and g of x equals x plus 5. So let me write down the conditions for two functions being inverses of each other. The conditions are that f of g of x must equal just x, nothing else except x. And g of f of x must also equal just x. If these two conditions are satisfied, then you can conclude that they are inverses of each other. Now you may be thinking, oh, I only need to find one, that should be enough. No, there are cases where this one works and this one does not work and vice versa, so you always need to do both. Alright, so now that you guys know how to find out if they're inverses, we can actually go ahead and do it with this problem. So let's go ahead and do f of g of x. So all we do is we take the g of x function, x plus 5, and we plug this into the x in f of x. So this is equal to x minus 5, but now that x becomes x plus 5 from g of x, and then we do minus 5. I'm going to assume you guys are somewhat familiar with composition of functions, so I don't want to spend too much time on that, but you will see that plus 5 and minus 5 cancel out, and you will be left with just x. So f of g of x is x. It worked. All right, so now let's do g of f of x. If that condition is satisfied, then we are done. G of, and over there we will put f of x, which means we need to take our f of x function, x minus 5, and plug that into g. Well, g is x plus 5, x plus 5, and in x, we will plug in f of x, which is x minus 5. And once again, you will see that minus 5 and plus 5 cancel out to make 0, and you will be left with only x. So therefore, both conditions are satisfied. F of g of x equals x, and g of f of x equals x. So if both conditions are satisfied, you can say that these two functions are in fact inverses of each other. Alright guys, that concludes today's video. If you guys ever want ACT or SAT help, be sure to visit www.e-ztutoring.com. Thank you guys and have a good day.